So a new program in Washington County aiming to break the cycle of repeat offenders with structured treatment and support services. 5 News reporter Jacob Luthi is exploring how it works and the potential positive impacts it could have.
We know that our criminal justice system can innovate and do better.
Washington County is rolling out a new approach to reduce jail overcrowding and help keep repeat offenders from ending up back behind bars, all with a specialized mental health court.
It's going to be an incredible asset for us here to make sure those people that have transgressed the law but are vulnerable can get the resources they need to improve themselves and never transgress the criminal justice again.
The program is designed for low-level repeat offenders. They will go through a structured, multi-phase intervention process that offers support through treatment, counseling, and community supervision. Overseeing the court, Judge Tara Stevenson, who says participants agree to a minimum of 14 months with an extension if necessary.
Really what they're looking for at the end of the term in the court is a dismissal of their charges. And these are people who suffer from a serious mental illness. So you're helping them keep their record clear, preventing that from keeping them to reintegrate in society.
A $500,000 grant from the Bureau of Justice Assistance is funding the pilot program. Now, Washington County is tasked with finding 20 people to take part, and the county isn't doing it alone. Several local organizations have already stepped up to help.
ERISA is our treatment partner, which is, I want to mention their help here. And then Community Clinic has offered to help us with medications if we need to do that. Seven Hills in Fayetteville has offered us the use of one of their apartments if we want to make use of that space for someone who's experiencing homelessness.
The court will meet weekly, and over time, the county hopes the public will see the change being made.
And we can offer people resources and help and mostly love. And we can also have criminal justice. And we also hold people accountable. And maybe that's the discovery I've found is there's a better way to do this. There's a better way to help with love.
In Fayetteville, covering news where you live, Jacob Luthi, 5 News.
The man who planned to kill 2 people at Central Mall in Fort Smith will now spend 8 years behind bars. That's according to his attorney. Rodney Sheffield was arrested last spring. He told police he was not happy with his Social Security disability claim. Investigators say he was headed to the mall where his attorney's office was located and wanted to shoot people who were there. Police say a witness then called 911 after Sheffield told them about his plans. Police stopped him on Rogers Avenue and found a rifle in his car and magazines in his pockets.
What a spring-like day even out there this evening. Temperatures are still just unseasonably warm. We're in the mid-70s across parts of Bentonville, Fayetteville, Van Buren, Fort Smith sitting in the upper 70s. We've even got a few 80s out there, Poteau and Waldron, Boonville as well, 68 in Oark, 69 in Japton. Overall, a really nice day. What's the rest of the evening have in store? Pretty nice weather. Maybe take advantage of it, getting out that backyard, walk through the neighborhood, take a ride on the bike. 50s by 8 o'clock this evening, dropping into the low 50s for overnight low temperatures, pretty much area-wide. Maybe we drop into the upper 40s in the River Valley. Key takeaway is really nice weather, but there are changes happening tomorrow. Weak cold front moves through. Temperatures aren't as warm. A low rain chance. We'll break it all down for you coming up here in just a few.
All right, Scott, thanks. There is confusion among federal workers about whether they are required to respond to an email from Elon Musk, who is heading up Trump's efforts to slash the size of the government. A group of federal workers impacted by recent layoffs took to Capitol Hill today to plead their case to lawmakers. More former co-workers could be joining their ranks as some of the president's advisors insist federal employees must comply with this ultimatum to send 5 accomplishments from the past week or risk being fired.
People need to be accountable. You need to be able to answer the question. If you couldn't answer it yesterday, you have till today. But the reality is accountability is real.
Some Republican lawmakers continue to support the sweeping cuts as they push to slash the size of government. Republican Congressman Rich McCormick, who faced pushback last week, now says the mass firings should slow down to study their impact. There can be some confusion when it comes to Social Security benefits and who qualifies for them. There have recently been claims by Elon Musk that benefits may even be going to millions of people who have died. So is that true? Megan Bragg verifies.
Sources, the Social Security Administration, the U.S. Treasury, and Gary Monty, attorney and partner at Monty PLLC. After the claim by Musk, the new head of the Social Security Administration just denied claims that older Americans who have passed on are still getting payments. According to the SSA, those eligible for Social Security benefits as a worker include people 62 or older or a person with a disability or blindness. You also have to have enough work credits, which depend on your age and how long you've worked. Spouses and children can also get benefits if you both meet specific qualifications.
The amounts of the payments are based on what you've paid in to the system over a period of time, and then on your age when you elect to receive the benefits.
Part of the mix-up is because the Social Security software system has a lack of date type. This means some entries with missing or incomplete birth dates can default to a point of more than 150 years.
Their computer systems are antiquated. And as a result of that, information from one area was not feeding over to another area. That didn't mean that people were actually getting a check. It just means that if you were to go to that particular database, you might see people with some ages that are being counted from way back when they should have been cut off at the year 2000.
Officials have already been investigating this. A 2023 audit by the SSA Office of the Inspector General found 18.9 million Social Security number holders born in 1920 or earlier were not marked as deceased. And just last month, the U.S. Treasury said it was able to stop and recover more than $31 million in improper Social Security payments to dead people. The Treasury projects it will recover more than $215 million during its 3-year access period. With your Verify, I'm Megan Bragg.
Arkansas's governor is starting a new online platform that will help connect those looking for a job with those looking to hire. It's called Arkansas Launch. It's a free platform that will not only help connect people to existing jobs, but also show them different ways to improve skills to land that new job.
If you're laid off and file for unemployment benefits, you'll go to Launch to find a new job. If you're a young person just starting out your career, you'll go to Launch and find training opportunities. Launch is going to help us fix it and take Arkansans off the path of poverty and put them onto the path of prosperity.
Already, more than 11,000 unique users have used the site and clicked on more than 34,000 job postings. Right now, it has more than 5,000 jobs available from 634 different employers to choose from. City Council members in Bentonville set to vote on doubling water rates tonight. This affects both residential and commercial customers. The meeting starts at 6 tonight at the Bentonville City Hall. They will hear your comments. 5 News, of course, will have a crew there and will bring you the latest updates tonight on your 5 News at 10. Pope Francis remains hospitalized tonight in critical but stable condition. For a second straight night, thousands of Catholic faithful gathered at St. Peter's Square to pray for the Pope. At the hospital where the 88-year-old pontiff is getting care, a steady stream of well-wishers.
We love the Pope very much. We are entrusting him in the hands of God and the Blessed Virgin Mary.
Late today, the Vatican says he was able to get out of bed, eat on his own, and resume work activities. Now, he has not had a repeat of the respiratory crisis that he experienced over the weekend. The Vatican has invited the faithful to come to St. Peter's Square each night.
I think it's a public manifestation of the love that we have for the Holy Father, the respect that we have for what he does for us, and that the whole body of the church, wherever they are, can pray and unite ourselves in prayer for his health and for his ministry.
Pope has now spent 11 days in the hospital for a host of health issues, including double pneumonia and mild kidney failure. New at 5, the 71B corridor on College Avenue in Fayetteville finally under construction after years of planning. 5 News reporter Kayla Davis is here now with us after speaking with the Fayetteville Public Works Director. This is an exciting time.
That's right. So what we'll be seeing in this project, Darren, the nearly $9 million project isn't just expected to create easier modes of transportation through added sidewalks, crossings, medians, and bus stop locations, but it will also improve the sewage and water line that have caused leaks in Fayetteville for years. According to the city, construction will be completed in phases starting with drainage, water, and sewer upgrades. The next phase will convert South School Street to 3 lanes, along with adding street and sidewalk additions across the entire corridor. Fayetteville's Public Works Director tells me the goal is to improve pedestrian safety, and the work won't stop with this project.
This is one of a few projects that we have along the corridor. We do have additional funding through our Safe Streets for All program, which we received last year. So we've got we will continue north. This project gets us from North Street to Sycamore. We want to continue from Sycamore all the way to Township with these similar improvements.
Brown says phase 1 of the project will be done by the end of the year, and traffic will be more congested in the area, but 1 lane will be open in each direction at all times. Those lanes will keep access to businesses open. Kayla Davis, 5 News.